this is the last point I wanted to get into with the OnePlus 8 and OnePlus 8 Pro. Here are the details on the expensive Verizon 5G OnePlus 8. During today's OnePlus 8 announcement, OnePlus mentioned a Verizon exclusive millimeter wave variant of the OnePlus 8. This is the first OnePlus phone that Verizon has officially carried, which is a big deal, but it'll also be the only millimeter wave OnePlus 8 phone available. I will say that again. It will be the only millimeter wave OnePlus 8 phone available. Are you paying $900 for this OnePlus 8 Pro? Do you want to use it on Verizon? You're not going to be able to use it with its millimeter wave. You're not going to be able to get the fastest 5G on it. So make sure before you buy that phone, if you're buying it because you want 5G and you want to take advantage of Verizon's millimeter wave, whatever, you're not going to get it. So, but that millimeter wave comes at a price and you're paying an extra $100 for it. Oh shit, I didn't know that. Verizon is slapping an extra $100 for its Verizon variant for millimeter wave. Fuck you, Verizon. That's such bullshit that you would do that to your consumers. So now instead of $699, you're paying $800 to just get that extra feature that doesn't even work that great. It's not even widely accepted yet, and you're charging an extra $100. Fuck you, Verizon. Instead of the bigger configuration, so you're only going to get the 8 gig, 128 gig model, or 8 gig RAM, 128 gigs of internal storage. Considering millimeter wave radios are more expensive, this does make sense. No, it doesn't. It doesn't make sense. Verizon makes a ton. They make a shit ton of money. They make a fuck ton of money. You going to Verizon, you're already sticking yourself on a contract. They're already trapping you, so you pay them money. And now you're going to pay extra on top of that. I bet you Verizon is probably putting some bloatware on their phones. Maybe. I could be wrong. I'm wondering if they're slapping Verizon's logo on the OnePlus 8. I wouldn't be surprised if they were to do that. I'm sorry, that was a really big rant there, but I didn't realize this was happening. If you don't care about the extra storage or RAM, this one's definitely going to be the definitive version of the phone to get just for the faster connection speeds when it's supported. But if you do care about that storage or you're just trying to save some money, well, you've got a hard decision to make. That shouldn't be hard. Don't get it. Don't get it. If you want millimeter wave, wait for something else that will work with millimeter wave. Don't buy it right now. Don't spend that $800. Don't spend an extra $100 just for millimeter wave. That's ridiculous. And to be carrier locked, don't do it. Here we go, guys. Here we go. This is what I wanted to pull up. Okay, so OnePlus 8 5G UW, this is what it's being called. OnePlus 8 5G UW is coming to Verizon, but not the Pro. And there's a logo on the back. There you go. There you go. You want to be with Verizon? Well, let us just slap this on you because we just want to add insult to injury. So to think that to think that Verizon or to think that OnePlus would bend over to say, Verizon, please use us on your carrier, please use us. Okay, well we want to charge $100 more, right? We want to slap our logo on it. I don't know about bloatware yet, but I also wouldn't be surprised. Real quick, the rumors are true. OnePlus has struck a deal with Verizon Wireless to bring its Android smartphones to the biggest carrier in the United States. The catch: only the regular OnePlus 8 is heading to Verizon, and it's going to have some branding. Here's the good news: the OnePlus 8 is going to offer the same snap. Yeah, we know this. It also includes full support for 5G networks with both millimeter wave support and sub-6 support for the network coming this year. The OnePlus 8, blah, blah, blah. The bad news: the rumors of bloatware seem to have been true. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, OnePlus, you want to bring the OnePlus 8 here? Well, we only want the 8 gig RAM, 128 gig version. We want to put our 5G, Verizon logo on it. Can we also put our own bloatware on it? Because we want to make it worth our while. We want to make it worth our while, and we want you to bend over right now. OnePlus is like, yes. Pete Lau's like, okay, like let's go, let's do it. Oh, and yeah, and we want to charge an extra $100 on top of the phone. Extra $100. This is an awful deal. Is that a big deal? I don't really think so. Who wrote this article? Ben Schoon. you guys look at things as a lot of guys look at things as a business perspective. I don't like thinking that way. I like to think for the consumer, for someone like me, for people in the chat, for people who work hard for their money and lets companies like this profit off of us like in gross amounts. That's what bothers me. And is that a big deal? He doesn't think so. I think so. I think that's a big deal. I think this is a shitty deal. I would never recommend this deal to anybody. Don't waste your money on a Verizon version of the OnePlus 8. I mean, if you do, that's your decision. This is how I feel about it. I just don't think it's worth the price.